Ian Thomas of ITJMMA.com, British-based mixed martial arts here, and I'm with Joe McColgan, who just had a submission victory over Richard Williams. How do you feel the fight went, mate?
The fight went good. That fight for me was about actually getting down to 70 kilos, making the weight and performing for 3 rounds. That's all I needed to do. My last performance against Arnold Cuero, it was tough because I made it tough. I was out there with a 3 out of 10 version of myself, and I blame the weight cut for that. And that was my first time at lightweight as a professional, so this is my second time, and I just wanted, for me there was a lot of unknowns whether I could do it again. Is it just the fact that I can't fight at 70, but I think I proved to myself there that I can compete at 70, and that was an even harder weight cut this time around. So if I cracked a couple more things, make the weight cut a bit easier, I'll perform even way better. And that was a 6.5 out of 10. We'll see what I can do when I'm 7, 8, 9 out of 10.
So obviously during your performance, it seemed that your opponent was struggling to not only land significant strikes, but the takedowns you defended extremely well. Is that something you've been focusing on and trained hard on?
The boys call me the goat because mountain goats climb vertical cliffs. They're amazing balance. Takedown defense is one of the things I probably train least, but it's probably one of my best attributes. It's something that can win a fight for me. And it was probably one of the things that actually lost me for the Arnold Cuero fight. He got me down 2 out of 2, and that's what annoyed me. But takedown defense is something that it can really win a fight for me. And tonight, had he got me down, it could have been a different story. But there was no, he wasn't shooting in like he should have. He wasn't setting it up like he should have. It came out of desperation, and that was because of my strikes. So and it's not saying he doesn't. He might have really good takedowns. It's just that it was desperation takedowns. He wasn't setting them up correct.
So a big significant factor within the fight was, of course, the leg kicks and his damaged left leg. You dropped him at one point. Is that also something you've been training, leg kicks? Because I noticed you were ending combinations with the leg kick, and you exploited it when it was...
I don't really like throwing leg kicks because I threw one in a fight and I hit my foot off the guy's shin, and I thought that's the last time I'm throwing a leg kick in a fight. But me and my coach have been working a few combinations, all finishing off with a leg kick. I kind of consider myself a bit of a boxer, not a boxer, but I love the boxing a bit. That's what I enjoy training the most. But I got other tools as well. I got elbows, I got knees, I got kicks. So why not use them? That's what my coach Liam was drilling into me all over camp. Use all your tools. If it goes to the ground, submit or sweep. You can do everything. And I only got to show the stand up there and a bit of takedown defense, but I can do everything. Oh, sorry, I got ground as well. Submitted a brown belt. You know what I mean? But Richard was tough. Richard threw he threw some strikes there, would flash me a bit. He hit me over the eye. He was just a wee bit short in his range. And do you know what? No doubt he's going to come back strong for him. He's 4-0. He's a legit opponent, and he's a ballsy opponent. He's one of the only ones that took the fight. No one else in that top 20 took the fight at all. He's the guy. He had a record to protect, and he didn't give a fuck about it. He went on and took on the guy who everyone was afraid to take on. So fair play to him, and that's the attitude that'll get him to the top of this game. I'm sure of it. I'm sure we'll probably meet again.
Obviously now you fought at Cage Warriors 81, and you're currently fighting at Cage Warriors 83. You're obviously a consistent fighter. Fans are a big fan of your fighting style. When are you looking to get in the cage next?
I don't know. I've got a couple of things on here in the month that involve drinking. And then I'm doing a triathlon. Me and my girlfriend are doing a triathlon for the first time in the middle of June. So maybe end of August, start of September would be a good time for me to get back out there again. And I'm interested to see who Ian Dean gives me next. I want someone who's going to get me to the top. Had I won the last fight and had I won this and this fight today, I'd have been calling Chris Fishgold out. Not a problem. I'd be wanting that fight. I wanted that, but I know I have to play the game a bit, and I know they're not obviously going to give me it, but I'm working my way up. I need another few good performances, and then that's me there.
Now, you finished the fight in the dying seconds. I believe it was 4 minutes 59 of the third round. Yeah. Very impressively done. Most fighters would not give up, but sort of slow down towards the end of the fight and maybe have not gone for that. What gave you that inspiration to put it in? I
wanted to do it earlier on in the fight. There's so many things that against the cage I was holding back with Richard because he is fucking dangerous against that. See when he gets that see if I even go down or try and grapple with him, he's reaching over, locking in that grapple. He's got big long arms. he's submitted 3 guys already, 3 out of the 4 with it, probably even more in his amateur career. So whenever he had me against the cage, I was, and there was a couple of minutes to go, I was just patient, going, I'm not in danger here. He's just surviving as well. Nothing's really happened. We're winding the clock down. But then there was like 20 seconds left, and they give me his neck, and I was like, I'm taking this home. I don't give a fuck. What's he going to do? There's 20 seconds left. You can't lock on a Bravo when I've got his neck. You know, so I threw it on, and it worked. Mark Goddard was standing above me, and I felt him tapping, and that was it. I made sure Mark Goddard seen it was the tap, and I was looking at there was a couple of guys around there who were like, yeah, that was the tap. So I was happy with it. You know, he's a good brown belt, so I'm delighted to get the tap.
That's all the questions I had to ask you, mate. Thank you very much. That's Ian Thomas of ITJ MMA, and that's Joe McColgan.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.